All right, let's get real. It's time for another bias break, and this time we're talking about authority bias. So, what would authority bias actually sound like? Well, it's kind of like when your brain says, well, they're in charge, so they must be right. Spoiler, and this kind of goes without saying, they're not always right. But your brain doesn't care. You ever follow a bad idea just because your boss said it? Yeah, that's authority bias working overtime. So here's the deal authority bias is when you and I give someone way too much credit because they have a title, lab coat, or loud voice. Your brain's like, oh, they're the expert. No reason for me to think for myself. But let's be honest, authority doesn't equal infallibility. I mean, doctors at one point used to recommend smoking for anxiety, and you think your manager's 3 a.m. idea is bulletproof. Let's reevaluate. But you say nothing because, well, they're in charge. Authority bias just played you. This bias specifically shuts down independent thinking. It kills creativity. It blocks accountability and leads to some epic fails. Following blindly, that's not teamwork. That's group autopilot. So here's how you fight back. Respect authority? Sure, but verify their ideas. Ask questions, look at evidence, and don't be afraid to professionally challenge bad calls. A good leader wants pushback. They don't want a team of yes robots. So the next time you're tempted to say, well, they know best, stop. Think for yourself. Authority deserves respect, but not a free pass. Like, follow, share, and let's keep breaking these biases together. I'll see you next week for another Bias Break.